I generally have the impression that, like that bishop is 4 squares away from the bishop on h2. If you're under 1,000 ELO, you only have 3 digits in your rating. 3 digits, 4 squares. There's no chance you see that far.
Lord one here with the black pieces against Donny. Chessbrah Flare against the Anna Flare. This is a proper matchup here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like it.
I don't know
Exactly.
what the knight is doing on h5. I'm not quite sure about that.
So the knight on h5 currently has a big fat 0 squares to go to. So g4 would trap it, but even a move like knight e5, that might be a little bit more natural for white because it's a normal London move. And it also threatens the knight on h5, which I think is easy to miss, and it has been missed.
It was missed, unfortunately. G6 could have still guarded the knight and give
But the
one
point is,
square.
Anna, it's not just missed by black, it might be missed by white as well.
Oh, you think so? It's just the
Yeah,
natural knight e5
exactly.
with the bishop?
Yep.
Ah, we shall see. Donny
Yeah,
sees
bishop
it.
f3.
Bishop move, but not capturing.
Donny, buddy.
Will Lordborn now protect the knight, or
No,
will
no.
we just...
Definitely not. Bishop d7 for sure. No chance.
Goodness me, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. This knight, unfortunately, has nowhere to go, and it needs protection. It has to be guarded. But for now, it has been ignored by both players. Sometimes it happens, mutual blindness in the same square.
Well, soon, maybe next move, white can go bishop g4, and then the move after that, we could take on h5.
G6, well done, Lordborn. Yes, the knight is no longer hanging, and it has where to retreat to, so g4 is no longer winning a piece.
Sorry, what I meant was that if the position with the black pieces was from my team, it would have been bishop d7 100%. I forgot that was your team. Very capable of playing a decent move like g6.
Thank you so much. Thank you. But I also heard that your team is very strong on the lower board. So, of course, Donny is very capable of finding those moves, even if that knight was missed on h5. E4, I like though. White is trying to open up the center, weaken the d5 pawn. So the game goes on with equal material.
Yeah, it's actually it's like a fair game.
Okay, this is becoming tricky now after knight c6. Potential Bote's gambit, potential pawn fork, trades or not trades.
Yeah. Oh, everything is hanging in a weird way here.
Will there be a capture on d6? Will the knight retreat? Will we see e5? There's so many options here.
I generally have the impression that, like that bishop is 4 squares away from the bishop on h2. If you're under 1,000 ELO, you only have 3 digits in your rating. 3 digits, 4 squares. There's no chance you see that far. So I don't expect bishop takes d6 here. Probably more like pawn takes on d5 or maybe even e5.
I didn't know that's how it works, the 3-digit rule.
Yeah, and pawn e5 was played, very expected here. He's just following the rule. Yeah.
Man, that's brilliant. The science behind those ratings. At the same time, it's not a bad move. I feel like they traded pieces. It wasn't winning a piece. Also, f6 could have been taken. And it's time for some development, I hope, because this bishop of c8 has been begging to be moved. I know it doesn't have a very bright future. There's no open diagonal, but it's not letting the rooks to be connected. Although maybe we don't need the bishop if we have something else, like a knight fork.
Okay, Donnie, we clearly have a win condition here. We need bishop e5, queen h6, and checkmate on g7. That's all we got left in this world.
The dark squares, indeed, they're still giving some hope for white. I'm glad that the queen decided to go to c2 and not d2. That would have been a good start to head over to the king side. Queen takes b1. Okay, it's just stay far. Stay there.
Yeah, it's going the wrong direction. Oh, this is a great conversion by black. Like, perfect, I would say.
Very nicely done, rook b1.
Yep, bishop b4, quality move.
Poor Donny, though. They're trying so hard to get some stalemate chances. I think they wanted to get rid of the bishop on purpose, obviously.
Yep, we're gonna get checkmated with the pawn. Oh, this is rough, Donnie. Oh no. Okay.
That was
at least we maintained some dignity to crawl away with from that game.
this capture on g6 is still in the air, and that would open up the f5, the f6 knight would be hanging. So I'm hoping that at some point it will happen.
And it's not easy to see that you need to play f takes on g6 after white plays f takes g6 to defend the knight. I don't think that's very obvious either. So I think it's a good move to play. So I think your player has you offered probably a special prize if they can finish the game with more than 3 minutes.
I wish I had given some special rewards. Now I see it's part of the true motivational techniques here at sub battles. Well, yeah, impressive. I think this is the most time we've ever had at any sub battle ever.
And the good thing about this is now that g5 has been played, if you ever take on g6, I must take with the f pawn. So I won't lose that knight. And we just took on e4, so somehow things could be good here, or they could be very, very bad.
Yeah, this is one of those moments when black might be losing material, but if they get away with it, they may be winning material.
Yep.
Oh no, that bishop now really should have taken on f6 and the knight was spin, so we were going to win material. Now we are down a piece.
And honestly,
And
for 1000, I'd expect bishop takes c6 to be seen. That's right on the threshold of 4 squares.
I didn't see it, Aman.
Well, your rating also only has 4 digits in it as well, Anna. So.
Soon 3 digits at this rate. Soon 3 digits. Goodness me. Yeah, many squares in between the bishop and rook. It's true. The science.
Okay, I'm so nervous with this bishop and like, okay, rook d7. Obviously, he's not going to see the bishop hitting the rook. There's no chance. So probably we go e2.
Please do take that rook at some point if it stays there. But
it's actually
now
a really
E2.
good move.
Oh yeah, I don't think now I like it.
That's a great move as well.
And the knight fork too. There are so many good moves for black.
He's a genius. He's a better player than me.
White is coming back, trying to rush toward the pawn, although I guess it will not happen. This bishop at the moment is guarding the g2 square. I'm hoping for flagging at this point, 9 seconds.
Yeah, and c6, g2, it's going to be sacrificed, and then c7, and we need to see this check.
Yeah, I think black sees it. Nicely done with only 12 seconds on the clock.
But we're probably going to be witnessing a very interesting type of checkmate here, which I'm not totally confident in.
A rook and knight. I think it's almost easier if Jacko focuses on the rook and king.
Oh yeah, the knight is going to be an issue probably.
It's in the way. 15 seconds.
No, I'm stressed for sure. Rook a7, we're lucky because the white king has to move away from the pawn. That's total luck for sure.
Okay, our final chance is stalemate or winning on time. There's 13 seconds left for black, but there's a 2-second increment per move. So flagging, I'm afraid, is no longer possible. Okay. Oh, now that the knight is out of the way, I think black will do it.
Remember, the knight's going to get in his way. He's going to like bump into it. Okay. He is putting the knight out of the way, which I do respect. That's 100% the way to do it. He needs another waiting move. Oh, wow. That's good stuff.
Waiting move with the rook. Well done.
Oh, and he goes
with... This is good technique.
This is beautiful.
Nice.
I'm impressed.
Very good technique leading to checkmate.
Wow.
Played by Jacko.
Wow. Super impressed.
What a game this has been, and of course it had quite a few of those ups and downs. I thought white was doing really well out of the opening, when suddenly there are so many tactical patterns both for white and black, but it's white to move, so if white takes the knight on f6, the knight that's guarding the e4 knight,
correct,
that would have been a good move. But even then, after knight c3, knight takes g5, the distance between the bishop and rook were too many squares, apparently, according to Aman's science.
Yeah, I've been in the workshop, I've been working on that theory for a while, and it holds true here.